Okay, this is a quick demonstration video. I'm not going to be sewing any of this together. I'm just going to be walking you through how to put together the needle book kit that is in my Etsy shop, Markets of Sunshine. So in your kit, you will be receiving a piece of linen. It will not be with this decoration on it. It's usually a solid pattern. Sometimes there is embroidery on it, but not always. And the size and length are from the kit are maybe different than what I'm using here as a demonstration purpose. Okay, so here's the piece of linen and here's the felt. So you're going to cut the felt to fit inside the piece of linen. So you don't want it to go exactly even, because when you fold it, then you're going to see the edges, but you can always trim that. So as you can see here, I left just a little wee bit, again, just for demonstration purposes. I'm not going to be sewing this. In the kit, your felt can be white, it could be pink, so that will vary. And so then you're going to cut the felt, the flannel pieces, however many you want to layer in it. So that is up to you. So you can use one piece of felt only and save the other pieces for another project and find your own heavy, type of linen fabric. Those are easily picked up. Like you could go to a thrift store or Goodwill and get a linen napkin, cut it, do the same thing. So that's what you want to do. Now you set the flannel aside, and then you're going to fold this in half, and you're going to decide and make the cluster. Now this is just scraps that I've grabbed quickly and just, put together for this demonstration purposes again, and a button. So you make a cluster, you sew all that together, you take your button, you sew it to the cluster, and then you can decide to either glue this, just glue the whole thing right to the front of your linen, or you can, before you put the button on and before you would put the felt and all that in, you stitch this to the cover, then put your button and stitch it to the cover. So then you just have this one little area that is stitched. And what I tried to do was to make it so that then if I made a pocket on the inside, covered it with lace, then that's going to cover up any little bit of stitching that you would see right there. So that takes care of the cluster and the decoration on the front. But this is just what I did. I'm hoping that you're going to take the supplies and you're going to make it your own. I mean, you can do something just the same exact design that you saw me make. That's fine, not a problem. But be creative. Use your own creativity. Okay, now we're going to set the piece of felt aside. We're going to open the linen back up. Now to attach the eyelet or the lace that came in the kit, then you're going to just simply sew it. If you have a sewing machine, you sew it with your sewing machine. If you're hand sewing it, then you decide, do you want the little ruffle facing inward, or do you want the little ruffle to face outward? Again, that's another option. That's your own preference, personal style. I did it both ways on my kits. And so you just would sew it right along the edge here of the eyelet to the edge and just pin it into place, hold it into place, cut it evenly with the end of the size of your piece of linen, and then the same thing on the bottom. Again, you're not going to have this decorative piece on yours. And then you're going to line it up here. Again, decide, do I want the ruffle going down or do I want the ruffle going up? They look cute both ways. Isn't it adorable both ways? I mean, it's just precious. So I made 2 prototypes, and you see those in the picture. So, and then now you have your eyelet trim sewn on to the cover. You've made your cluster, but you haven't sewn the cluster on yet. And now you're going to take your pieces of felt and flannel and decide again, do I only want one piece of felt? This is a needle book. Keep in mind, how many needles are you going to put in here? And then you're going to fold this in half and you're going to find the center. Okay, so here's the center. All right, now just crease this with the back of your finger. If you have a wood bone folder, then you can do it with that. You want to just use something smooth. So this is one of my crochet hooks that has a wood handle. Just come along with something smooth like that. Gentle, it's not going to, mark your fabric or anything like that. And just crease that and then open it up. And now you can see the crease right here. So what I personally did is I took a pen or a pencil and just came along and I made little marks. Just like that. No big deal. And then I stitched this one down. Then when I added my layer of flannel on top, it covered those marks and you never knew where I made the lines at to know where my stitching should be. And then this will be your guide. Again, pin these two pieces into place before you stitch it. Put your piece of flannel on top, stitch it over this, and then that covers up your marks. Isn't that easy? It's really quick and easy to do. It's just absolutely fun project. Okay, now if you're going to put a pocket on the inside with the laces that's included in the kit, this again is just a sample. It may not be the exact lace that comes in the kit because I put a variety of different sizes and what have you. Okay, so what I would do is I would take this piece of lace and I will cut it to the size of the cover, and then I will stitch it down this side, and down this side, and then now I have a cute little pocket. You can use a piece of the felt, you can use a piece of the flannel, you can get another piece of fabric. If you purchase multiple kits in my shop, then you're going to get a variety of beautiful, nice fabrics, and you could make a fabric pocket, and then you could put the lace on top of that just for added extra depth and definition. And again, just stitch it down the three sides and you've got an adorable little pocket. So that's all there is to putting this kit together. It is so super duper easy. And if you opted for the word tile, then I'm going to try to find one that's, I had sewing theme word tiles. Let me see if I can grab one here. Well, this one, just for demonstration purposes again. You can ink around the edges. Of course, trim it down to fit your, you don't want all that extra white edge on there. Okay, trim it down, and then you decide, where do I want my word sentiment to go? And if yours didn't have the word sentiment, then you don't need to worry about that. And then you can just stitch this down or glue it down. I glued mine. And I inked around the edges first. But that's it. Quick and easy how to put together the adorable vintage style needle book from my Etsy shop, Markets of Sunshine. So I hope that helped you. Keep creating in the sunshine and have a great day. Bye-bye.